Hey, welcome to another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders here from the Whiskey Cast. We've got our buddy Donald Rance here, of course, since it's Canada Day. It's our favorite Canadian, so we have him here visiting us for Canada Day. They used to call it, I guess, Dominion Day up till 1982 before they changed it over. Yep. With combining Nova Scotia, Brunswick, and then the rest of Canada, essentially.
So it started out Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick.
Fun. And I'll list that shit. Yep. Good time. So we figured we might as well drink a bunch of Canadian whiskey. So we have lots of Canadian whiskey for you guys tonight. Should be lots of fun. Had a great event here the other day. So, of course, to Eric and Ben, glad you're home from the abyss of Alberta. Sorry your horrible car trouble there. Hopefully it's not something too horrible to fix, I hope.
What a way to spend Canada today.
Shit, you're not kidding. It's awful.
Yeah.
Hey, Dustin, you're welcome. Of course, we're late because that's fun. Yeah. We're always going to do it just for you there, Dustin. See. Hey, Richard, good to see you. Spencer, good to see you as well. So we're going to start drinking some whiskey, and I'll tell you guys about the event. So I'm going to start with some Gibson's 12 because it's something different people mostly haven't heard of, unless you're probably from Canada. But this gave more friends in Canada that came to visit. One of my wife's friends she worked with years ago used to come visit us and bring us stuff like this.
Yep.
So I'm glad to drink it.
I'm actually just finishing off some Canadian craft beer for Canada.
There you go.
Yeah. I haven't got stuff from the brewery because I've traveled up there a couple of times.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I like it. So you guys do like a bunch of fireworks and all that stuff, I assume, today for Canada Day, all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah, including some of the goddamn teenagers that will shoot them off at each other across a main street in Toronto because why not? And then end up arrested.
Seems like that could possibly not end poorly.
I mean,
that's right, Underpass. That's the only one all of us know. And that's still more than most people can get the first two lines, and that's about it. Hey,
yeah.
And the only reason they know that's because they watch hockey. Other than that, they don't know. Yeah. Dad said no, so sad. Oh, exactly. Oh, how Gibson's 12 is not. I didn't review it. Never reviewed. I don't know a damn thing about Gibson's 12. I just know that it's Canadian whiskey. Yep. Someone celebrating Canada Day up the street from me. Well, it's kind of like back in the day, like in Texas, you can buy fireworks the first 10 days prior to New Year's and prior to Independence Day. So do you guys have rules on how often you guys can buy fireworks there? Or are they readily available all the time?
I only ever see them around Victoria Day and Canada Day. That's it.
Okay.
So,
hey, Mike. Well, that works. Yes, so I'm sure we'll be hearing our own in the next 3 days of random teenagers blowing shit up because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Hey, Cohen, good to see you there.
That's what I thought. So Gibson's actually started in Pennsylvania.
No shit.
And then was auctioned off because of Prohibition. So then what happened was Shenley bought them and moved the operation to Valleyfield in Quebec.
Okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Good reason. The Bardstown Goose Island batch 1 verse 2. Very nice. I don't know which batch I had at the House of Bardstown back in April, but it was delicious. If a Canadian could win the cup, there'd be more fireworks. Well, that's probably true in a lot of other dumb shit, I'm sure, too, right? Since it's been, 30 years now?
31 years. And when Vancouver came close...
Well, I guess you'd say the same thing for the Oilers.
Edmonton, but when Vancouver came close, they rioted and burned the city down. So...
And that's back in, 94 when they played the Rangers?
No, this would have been more recent. This would have been probably about 15 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
Had the Sedines and Roberto Luongo and that crew.
Okay. So yeah, much more recent then. Nice. So expecting guns and fireworks in Texas. Oh, of course, Richard. Is there another way? It is Texas. You remember the Dead Dog Cafe comment at 15-minute
radio, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I did not get a Port Charlotte 18. It's still not available here. So
haven't tried that. Tried the Bruichladdich 18. I've not tried the Port Charlotte 18 yet.
Okay.
So would like to, but I don't think anybody. I know people that tried it. They said they liked the Bruichladdich version better, but whatever. I might like batch 2/1. It's super rare and 12-year-old bourbon. 2 is more cost 6. Interesting. Sometimes it depends on your mood. You know how that goes. The PCA is like one of less than 3K bottles. Oh, so it's super. Yeah, it was offered here, but at the time it was $200. And I'm like, I have other things I need to spend $200 on right now. Right. So was not something I was going to buy. Like the original 6. Okay. Shit Creek. There you go.
Shit's Creek. Yep.
Gibson 12. It's fine. I wouldn't say it's anything special. It's not bad. It's fine. So what is it with Canada? It's almost as bad as Australia with getting stuff. Well, that's probably does seem to sadly be that way. 6,000 bottles, but still limited. Yeah, 6,000 is not a huge allotment, just by any means. So
not at all.
But it is what it is. But whatever. All right, so that's Gibson's. So we think small batch 12 Canadian Club or 100% rye Canadian Club, which would be better to start with?
Probably the small batch, because then the rye will be a bit more punchy even at 40.
Well, that's a good, yeah. All right. This is the first time I'm opening this, so I have no idea how this is. I bought this bottle probably at least 10 years ago.
It's not bad.
Just never got to it, so we're going to give it a roll tonight. So I'm really, 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 really hoping this is synthetic cork.
No. I don't think it is.
Ooh, it is.
Is it? Okay.
Shockingly, yes.
Wow.
Thank God, because that could have gone poorly.
Very poorly, yeah.
Yeah, 6,000 is definitely a small screech in SCTV and trailer park. King's Boys, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this small batch blended Canadian classic 12-year hand selected. Oh boy!
Wow, the only one that's really hand selected is the hand selected barrel.
Yeah, I have no doubt. In club, patiently aged for 12 years, superior quality and quality. Batch number C12-014. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means it's from maybe 2014. I don't know. Who knows? All I know is it's whatever.
Yeah. I think the last time I had one of those was a 375 that I cleaned out of my mom's liquor cabinet.
Yeah. It's been a while then. I'm always happy for a sample of great whiskey. Of course I do, Dustin. Who would say no? That seems silly. For no reason. Well, because they can, I guess, is the reason to do it. But, you always want to try it. There's the new Worsley Park unaged overproof can last week. 126 cane juice, rum and molasses rum. Can't complain at $30. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the daiquiris. Okay.
Yeah, I finished off the margarita mix the last 2 days in my house to get it out of my refrigerator, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Some nice Sueza Reposado in there worked just fine.
This weekend I was making rye and gingers for people with wine.
Nice.
And the dark oak I drank, neat, and then the Gooderum and Warts I finished off too.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
But, not really a huge surprise for, 40% for a 12-year Canadian. Not usually.
Yeah, with a high corn content especially.
Yeah, that would explain why it's so damn sweet.
Yeah.
But what's funny is, of course, then as they always say, everything Canada's a rye, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a kid, always people would want either Seagram's, 7 and 7s, or you got obviously Canadian Club and Rye, or VO and Rye, Crown and Ginger, or whatever, all those fun things. It's like, you don't have any rye. It's like, do you see all the freaking Canadian shit behind you? I know my parents, they moved down here from New York, and ask them for things like that, for ginger and rye. Like, you don't have any rye. I'm like, you see all the Crown and other Canadian products? Those are all ryes. But they don't know that here because they were stupid, apparently. It's pretty funny. Granted, this is the 70s, but still very entertaining nonetheless. I do have the McKinnon single malt. I don't know about chocolate, but I do have
chocolate Sauterne. Yeah, that one is really, really good.
I only have, I think, just the regular one, and I don't even know if I ever opened it or not.
The other one that I really liked from Lowe and McKinnon, and I wish they did again, was their heavily peated, finished in Bordeaux casks.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
That was good.
Sounds really good. Got no complaints there. Compare kind of to single grain, but look for the craft. Yeah, unfortunately, like we said, we can't get Blangretton, we can't get to Shelter's Point, Brewers, or any of the other good shit.
Well, in California, they have them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of shops I was looking at with Vic one time, and I'm like, oh, Shelter Point. Okay.
Interesting. That's very cool. I did not know they were getting that out there.
So it's funny. It's easier to get Shelter Point in California than it is for me in Ontario, with it being a Canadian whiskey, because they refuse to do business with the LCBO.
Which, to be honest, I don't really blame them.
I don't blame them either, but then I have to order from Alberta,
which is a total pain in the ass.
Yeah. And I think Shelter Point does online shipping to the U.S. now.
Oh, nice. Well, at some point, we'll have to get to work on that then. But for now, I think I still have whatever samples Brad gave me back in 2019. I still have those.
I was just going to say it would have been at least 2019.
Yeah. Because I think that's the last time Brad was probably here.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it had to have been. So it was a long time ago. But hey, they're still there. I'm sure they're probably significantly better now than whatever he gave me, but still.
And those would have been earlier ones, because I think they just put out their first official 10-year Shelter Point.
Oh, so it's not expensive either. $65. Oh, so it's super reasonable too. Oh, cool.
Yeah, cheaper than in Canada.
Also stupid. But sadly, not surprised with fucking taxes and all that.
Taxes, yeah.
So,
it is what it is.
Low.
Yep.
No fun at all.
As I often tell people, no matter where you move, you're trading one set of bullshit for another.
Yeah.
Trade off.
No doubt. All right, let's try this 100% rye Canadian Club here.
So you know who actually turned me on to that one?
Who would that be?
It was Swami.
Really?
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Yeah. This was a number of years ago, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty decent stuff. It just needs more ABV.
All right, let's see what we think. It's been I have opened this, but it probably was almost 10 years ago. Hey, Mr. Jigs, good to see you there.
Hey, Jigs.
12 more recently. Oh, so you got Shelter Point 12 there, Donna Pass. Oh, very cool.
Okay, yeah. It's also a good cocktail rye, that one.
Yeah, you're right. If this is a more ABV, actually, you'd bump this thing up by 10 points. It'd be pretty damn nice.
Yeah, or even 5.
Yeah, anything to give it a little more heft to it, a little more viscosity would do it wonders.
But the flavor's there, and that's what's shitty about it. It just needs that viscosity.
Yeah, absolutely. 4th of July, 24th. Oh, very nice cone. There you go. I will definitely give a summary of the events last week. So it was an amazing event on Thursday night. We had the amazing Maurice Chevallard IV here. Very cool guy. Hadn't been to Texas in 5 years. Pretty much a legend in the industry, doing all those fun things there. So they brought in Speyburn, Old Pulteney, and Ball Blair, and then the Curran Gin. Well, on top of that, they also brought amazing food, oysters and chicken salad sandwiches, and some other fun things, lots of cheeses and nuts and olives and crackers and all sorts of fun things. So we're supposed to have 8 whiskeys. We ended up with 15 whiskeys. So it was okay, well, this is Should be a hell of a deal. So we end up having the 10, the Brennan Oric, and the 18-year Speyburn, 12, 15, 18, Pinot de Charence, 25-year-old Pulteney, then 12, 15, 18, and 25-year Ball Blair, and then the gin. So, yeah, it was a hell of a good time there. It's like, oh, okay, so we're going to double the amount of whiskey we said we were going to have. Cool. So this should be entertaining. So, it was great. The food was amazing. Some of the best freaking orcs I ever had. They were awesome. They were from JJ's in Fort Worth. Really, really good food. I think the crowd scrounged up every ounce of last food that was here, which was great. And there's lots of fun time with the whiskey. Yeah, it was supposed to last from 7 to 9. That went until about 10:30, the official master class. And then after that, we had the community here, building the whole tavern and great room of the castle that everybody uses for community. People brought some other balls with them. They hung out afterward. We hung out with Maurice and Jermaine till about 1:30 and second home about 2. So it was a really great time. So if anybody gets a chance to come to the events, they're an amazing time. You'll have a great time, meet a lot of cool new people, and it's a good time. You can't go wrong with good food, good whiskey, and great people. So
yeah,
certainly worth it. Like definitely one of the best to remember we've had. And couldn't ask for a better first event after the grand opening, to say the least. So it was wild to say. Yeah. So I still think the old Pulteney 15 may be my favorite of all of those. I think all of them were good. There was nothing obviously bad in that group, but bang for your buck for like around $100 for the 15-year. The salinity on that and the punch it has is great stuff. So it was fun. It was great to finally get to try the Ball Blair 15. Yeah, and really the 15, 18, and 25 I'd only had the 12. Now I have the old stuff, the old vintage boxes. I've got a bunch of those here, but I'd never had the new stuff. So that was really fun to get to try those, especially since those are $600-700 whiskeys. It's pretty damn nice to get the chance to try those and all that good fun stuff. And looking forward to them. And Jermaine will be back with some other events over the next few months. I do know it'll just be a YouTube presentation, but I believe the 10th, Nika will have one of their people from Japan here. So that'll be a stream with Nika. So that should be fun. And so I'm looking forward to that. Of course, a big giant fan of Japanese, as we all know, but it's good times. So yes, it was free for us then. Well, that's always good, right, Eric? Yes, that's my favorite kind of whiskey, the free kind, especially when it's a very expensive one, which is the best. So,
yeah, when we do fireworks here, like they've got all the big displays, like in Ottawa over Parliament tonight, and then here in Toronto, there's a huge display. There's quite a few big ones.
It's always a plus.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So that was the insanity of last week, and I was tired. Then we taught a class yesterday around the world, and that was good. Had a good time with that. It's always fun. All right, so let's move on to Laird of Fintry, single malt whiskey cask strength. Oh, I forgot this was cask strength. Maybe I'll wait on this one then. I thought I'd grab the other one. We'll do that one later. Let's go then with let's do Unity. Let's do the 40 Creek 2018 special edition, the Unity. 40 Creek doesn't get enough love as far as I'm concerned, and I think even regular 40 Creek is just nice.
The reason why it doesn't get any more love is because John Hall's gone and Campari took over and fucked it up.
Well, that's a reason. See, the good news is all of my 40 Creek is original stuff from him.
From John
It's
Hall.
not the new stuff.
Yeah. The original Confederation Oak was actually really good.
That's what I have, and it's awesome. Agreed.
Yeah. The newer ones.
Yeah, I haven't tried any of the newer ones. I mean, like I said, my bottles, all that shit, like at least, 10, 15 years old at least. It's old. Ooh, you bought a Yoichi 10 tonight? Yeah, as much as we all hate to bitch and moan, 155 isn't as horrible, all things considered. It sucks what it used to cost to what it is now. But so how is it, Dustin? That's my next question, because I haven't tried the new Yoichi 10.
Same here.
I saw it.
I passed on it because it was over $200 here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Very cool. I look forward to what Nika has planned for the trip. Yeah, it should be a really interesting stream since they said they're coming over. This is somebody actually from the distillery coming over from Japan. So it should be a super interesting stream. I have to see what they have to say for it. So I'm looking forward to that. Triple the price of the current NES. Yeah, it is. That's true. See, 40 Creek, the answer to Crown, supposedly. Like back and said, that's when 40 Creek originally came to Texas. That's what's up there. Like, so that bottle's old as shit. That bottle's at least 15.
Yeah, and
damn near maybe 20 years old. I don't know.
John Hall came from the wine business, so he
right.
might, try and create some interesting and kind of experimental stuff. And at one point, they used to do a whiskey fest pretty much, I think, in August every year down at 40 Creek. And one year they surprised everybody with a 24-year rye.
No shit. Wow.
And it was bloody good. Like, normally older rye loses its flavor and integrity. Yeah. This didn't.
That's awesome. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hakushu 12 unfortunately has gone way from price. Thankfully, I bought all of mine when they were the old price. And I think I paid like less than 80 for them. There was definitely a better choice. You ordered it online. I see. I've seen it here sitting on the shelf, just on the shelf at Total Wine, that Yoichi 10. But I was like, it was like 100. I think it was like 150, something like that here. So I don't know. You have to let us know. Pendleton is a mixer. There you go. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Pendleton. I mean, just like Pendleton Midnight, I like that one. That was pretty decent. Yep. Regular Pendleton's not my favorite, but like I said, if you use a mixer, who gives a shit? Now, I do think the 20-year Pendleton for $200 is not particularly worth it, but that's that's subjective completely. Hey there, Marty. Good to see you there. So check out Whiskey Notes. Check out his. Of course, check out Dustin's channel too at Top Shelf. Yeah, it's all good. Whenever you're ready, Marty. Happy to have you on. Okay, Tatsumina, but it's the best Fortis whiskey still made of it. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's the Hakushu 12. You think that, Dustin?
I can honestly say I agree with Dustin, but yeah, it's bloody great.
That's great stuff. Oh, I love it. I think I've got like 4 of them. I do have an 18 as well, and that's not here. That's hidden away somewhere else. That's all I got to say on that one. So, hidden from myself and hidden from others, unopened. So I have had a sample of it. It is freaking fantastic stuff. Hey there, Bourbon. Good to see you there. He says,
"Blame Canada."
Well, that's what you're supposed to do it from South Park. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's actually Blame Canada Day today. That's what we're going to call it right now.
That's funny as shit. Yeah, Colin, I don't blame you with all the KNL picks. That makes sense. Some 2 brewers have been inspired by John. Whiskey Neighbor. Okay. Yeah, Whiskey Neighbor is another really good channel. It's another Canadian up there. If you guys haven't checked out Whiskey Neighbor, check out his channel too. He's another really good guy up there. So doing a good job.
Glen Scotia Mermaid last night with Alan.
Not had the Glen Scotia Mermaid. That I don't know that one. I would love it. I guess I need to text Forbes and say more. What's this mermaid you speak of? I don't know that one. Yeah, right, Dustin, exactly. Say, I did see Lafroig 18 was coming back, which I'm excited. Now, granted, what's the price going to be is going to be the real question. Hey there, Chris. Good to see you there from the land of Oz. William Hall, see you as well. FOMO on the Mermaid, Marty. Oh, well, I guess we'll find out on the Mermaid. I guess I must apparently inquire if Bourbon wants the Mermaid. I mean, who doesn't want a mermaid? Seems like a hot naked chick. Seems good to me. Proven Canadian single malt is issue. Castrated single malt is cool. Yeah, totally agree.
Well, I mean,
Paulo Cortado, nice.
It's been an issue with Glen Breton, because most of them were at 43, except for the one-off cask strengths. But like
Sure.
Brewers, Shelter Point, they're doing it at above 43, like usually 46 plus. And I think the Low and McKinnon's, most of those are 43.
Yeah, I think that sounds right, because I think that's the one. I think that's the one I got up there is 43.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess in a couple of months we'll have some Aussies here again. They'll take over. It happens. So it
Yeah,
should
and
be entertaining.
they're coming up to Canada as well.
Oh, nice. That'll be awesome. Will you get a chance to meet with them up there in Canada this time?
Yeah, they're coming to have dinner primarily with my gran. So
okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that should be a hell of an interesting conversation.
yeah.
Oh, that sounds really cool. Oh, you got a Flaming Heart for 70 and I bought a few 20. Yeah, that's a good choice. For $70 for Flaming Heart, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you just buy it from Europe then, Ben. Problem is solved. Unfortunately, most Scotch at this point, you're better off just buying it from Europe because it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Buying it here just seems, it's still way cheaper even with shipping. It seems damn near pointless to buy Scotch here anymore. 47 unchill filter. Hey, Richie Z, good to see you there. Yeah, Flaming Heart at 2015 at 70. Yeah, that's a great price. Hell, I think even at 150, it's still a good buy as far as I'm concerned. It's a great bottle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 2015 Flaming Heart. Thank God I did find a backup, Dustin. Very happy. Yeah, I thought the 2018 is weak compared to it. To say, hey, Hunter Ed, good to see you there. Should have bought a case of Glen Scotia when it was 55. Yeah, shouldn't we all have Cohen? Shouldn't we? They ain't probably got a couple of them. I don't have a freaking case.
It's still, thank God, it's still $98 here, Canadian.
Okay.
So not terrible. If it goes up, then I'm screwed. But
yeah, I don't blame me. Yeah, next discussion. Yeah, exactly. It has to, Marty. It's not worth buying here. It's so much cheaper. I don't even with the shipping. Maybe the first bottle sucks. It's like $35, but the rest are like $12. So who gives a shit? Oh yes, go harass William. There you go, Chris. Sounds like it could.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that option north of the border. We cannot have anything shipped in, so
because you live in a dictatorship with
we have to have everything brought in through Alberta, basically.
Fucking absurd. I mean, thankfully here they just tend not to give a shit. They just don't mark what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not from like that's from stores.
No, I know, and
you can't get shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they won't even ship to Canada. Like they don't have the option because of how difficult it is.
It's so stupid.
And this is the damnedest thing. I've had stuff searched by Canadian Border Services going out. It hasn't even left the country.
It's leaving. Who cares?
I sent Ken a goddamn Lego set and they pulled it apart.
You gotta be shitting me.
No.
What the fuck? What is wrong with the people in that? What is wrong with your government? It's horrible. Just horrible. I mean, not that ours isn't fucked up because it totally is. But geez. At least we have some more. Hey, Big Vic, good to see you. Hey, check out Big Vic. Go check out Big Vic's channel as well.
Richard was originally from Nova Scotia, and he's right. He's like, if it goes to Toronto, the politicians get it.
Well, that's the thing. They just didn't want Ken's Lego, so they let him have it. That's how it really works. What shit do they want to keep for you? And there's the deal. What a hose job. Yeah. Well, that's also true, Marty. There's no doubt about that. He can't spell a lot of things. It's also sleepy time for him. That's the majority of him after 4 p.m. It's way too fucking late for him. What a fucking shit show. All right. Let's do some regular lot 40 here. This is the green label. So I'm pretty sure we've read this one. I think we need to still do the yellow label. I think it's one we haven't reviewed yet.
No, so the yellow label was 2012 only.
Okay.
And that was the 95.5. So that had the 5% malted rye in it.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that one's the one we haven't reviewed. That one I've got up there. Somehow found that bottle randomly, I think at Mirage years ago. They somehow had that one. How the fuck it ended up in that store, I'll never know, nor do I care. I'm just glad I have one.
But that's my daily right there for rye. That's what I killed off this afternoon.
Because it's a damn good thing. Yeah, lot 40. Dr. Don's an awesome, smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
Makes great shit. We'll talk about him some more a little bit later. Like I said, I was lucky enough to hang out with him last year. Can't wait till he comes back at some point. Hopefully next time he comes back, get to come to the castle instead. We went to the Omni Hotel. Nowhere near as cool as this castle. So,
yeah. Having him at the castle would be amazing.
Yeah, I was like, I learned more about Canadian whiskey in 2 hours with that man than I've ever learned my entire life prior. It was
I have both his books, and it's amazing. And I've also done the blending set that he put out.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, that guy in his pinky finger knows more about Canadian whiskey than collectively the entire country.
We have shirts from the new place. Yeah, we need to make some shirts, Marty. That's a good. We haven't asked that question. Yeah, we'll get shirts made. I just haven't done it yet. We'll. There's been a lot more pressing matters than shirts for me, like getting events planned and classes and stuff. But yeah, we'll get shirts. Seems like a good idea to have some Whiskey Crusaders, Whiskey Castle shirts. They'd be cool. I'll let Belle design them since she's good at making the flyers and all that stuff. I guess she's past her third certification now with different Adobe products, which is pretty cool. So
cool.
Excited for her. So yeah, she's I think Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. I think is the other one she's got now. So that's pretty cool. Kurgamager, the Livermore. Okay.
I think he's referring to Gavin DeCurgamo, who also writes about Canadian whiskey.
Oh, okay.
DeCurgamo, yeah, he knows a lot too. I mean, he put out a book called Canadian Whiskey. So,
yeah, I would hope that he'd have it then. Let's see. I think I missed a couple chats here. Let's see here. Rules and 10,000 yards of red tape. Yeah, that must be how you get whiskey in your country for sure. So the politician Canadian Parliament, we're all bullets, children, and are punishing all of us to have fun and good time. Well, there's no doubt. I think that's politicians in general. They all suck. Yeah. That's exactly it. Any other profession, they'd be the losers and no one would give a shit about them.
That's it. All right, I'm going to go grab one more of these.
All right, that sounds good.
And then I'll crack open a couple of bottles.
Cool. All right, so see, Donner Pass says, yeah, I have no trouble sending Food Creek boxes of 15 to 18 2-ounce bottles, but the ones he sends me and Eric Maltminster gets open in return. At least they return, I guess, but still, that does suck. Stopping leaks is always high price. Yeah, there's no doubt. I will carry work in progress that was 70s. What? It's over 500 now? Holy shit. So I think they're going to get something great. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I have a couple of those works in progress. Colin, yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, like I said, I think I paid the same thing like $60-$70. They weren't expensive at the time. But yeah, that's over 500. That's insane. Cleaning my carcass and see all right, man. Sounds great. Here's all the Canadian whiskey knowledge you need. It's all right. Most of it is blended 80 proof. If another company buys the bros, you might get some flavor. Well, you're not wrong. They do use the barrels 40 times, man. Because that's how you have to take care of it. Is 40 times, and then it once falls apart. Then you might, like you said, you can still use it. It's not gone completely yet. It says we're all in the whiskey world praying backtracks. Well, we would like for no tax. Yes, I would like to have no more taxes on the freaking whiskey. That'd be freaking great. It says they all get half. They all get off having stick show with their ass. Oh, there's no doubt. They join like Hitler, Little Nicky there with the pineapples. They all have a great time. There is plenty of good Canadian. There's also, as we said, plenty of shitty Canadian.
A lot of shitty, but there is good.
I mean, it's kind of like the time, thank God, I only bought a freaking mini bottle of that horrific. What the fuck is that shit? The fucking 8 on it. Oh, what is that bullshit? They make it. Yeah, what the fuck? It's a black bottle.
Was that Shenley's?
Oh, what the fuck? I've got an 8 here. Hold on. Let me find the 8 here. I only bought a mini of this other horrific shit. Oh, Black Velvet. That garbage. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, Bill bought a full bottle. And thank God I only bought a mini to try. Holy fuck, is that shit bad. And that shit sells. I think it's what, like one of the highest selling whiskeys in the world. This stuff is awful. I realize they mix it. It's just horrific stuff.
Well, it's just like what the hell? Canadian Mist. There's another horrific product.
Oh God. Canadian Mist was fine. When you're 18 or whatever, and you don't give a shit, and you got to mix it with Coke. Who gives a fuck? But when we had the Bastard's Ball a few years ago, and we were loading the whiskey up for the night. Some people, of course, have donated some other bottles to us, and these two drunk as crap college kids coming at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning, like, we'll help you clean up. Hey, can we have some whiskey? I'm like, sure, take this 175 Canadian Mist with you. I'm like, good, one less thing I don't need. Sweet. I'm like, I'll take this shit back. And of course, they're thrilled. They're shit-faced college kids. They'll take whatever. You know, they're like 21, 22 years old. It's like, whatever. They're like, they were just happy as can be. It was the completely, I think it maybe had one drink out of it, of this bottle of Canadian Mist. I'm like, thank you for taking that off my hands. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, sounds like a great Chris. That sounds like fun. Nelly Furtado. I don't know that name at all. I'm not sure who that is.
Some pop singer.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with sure. Yes, that's not my. It's like if it's really come out in the last several years, unless it's country, I don't know a freaking clue. Like old, like Queen and stuff like that. I know 70s and 80s bands as far as rock and roll, but there is no new current rock and roll that's worth a damn. So I don't give a shit. And don't listen to it. So, but you did give us Tom McDonald, which I do really enjoy. I do find his rap awesome. I do really enjoy that guy. That guy's cool. Let's see here. That's probably one of the fewer new non-country people I've listened to recently.
Labatt's Blue. Oh God.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had a Labatt's Blue. Man, I don't think I've had one of those since I was probably like in high school. I remember used to go. We used to go to our family in New York and drink that shit up in Buffalo.
Yeah, because it was 5%, and at the time, most American beer was 3.5 or 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I remember we used to drink that and Ginny Ice. Back, I don't know if you guys get Ginny Ice on the outside of the border or not, but it's a Buffalo microbrew. No. But before the whole microbrew revolution crap's going on. So, so considering how much they have to pay in tax for whiskey, I'm glad that most of the good stays in Canada. Well, oh yeah, I did try that. Somebody did. Jeff brought me a bottle of that Macaloni's to try. That was good. I hadn't had that before. I was pretty happy with that.
Well, it's a pretty new distillery.
Because that's the one that got sued for saying Caledonia or something on the bottle.
Yep.
It's too bad. I liked it. I thought it was good stuff. He lost that lawsuit, right?
They settled.
They settled. Okay.
Yeah, they settled.
Yeah, Mike, your taxes have to be the worst there in Washington. At 20.5% is insane. We did review the Ardbeg Spectacular, thanks to Andy. That stuff that's probably the best new Ardbeg they put out in several years. I was very happy with that one. So if Benny does see that for like around that price, $140 or so, that's fair. It's a really good bottle. We enjoyed it. So Taylor's just the worst artist in human history. Well, we can all say what we think about her. No matter what, clearly she did something right. It's called make billions of dollars. Whether you like her or not is irrelevant. Clearly, just spoken to a bunch of angry, teenagers, and that's just the way it works. And clearly, it's worked for her just fine.
Yep, and Chris has it absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, well, that's a good point too, there, Chris. That's true. Oh, that's also true, Dustin. We know that. There's no doubt. Good, but the good thing for her is they spend all their fucking money there, so it's good for her. But whatever. But I don't know about the worst artist in USA. Probably not. But
so is that the regular Bareface?
This is the only Bareface I've ever seen. Actually, it's the Triple Oak, Hide Nothing, Fear Nothing 7-year. So it's the only one I've ever tried. So this is the one I'm going to drink.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's nothing super special, but I like the bottle.
Yeah,
I think it's cool glass, and since it's the only Bareface, I would like to try some of those we were talking about earlier, but.
The matsutake mushroom and the.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
They also do a Oaxacan agave finish as well too.
Agave, that sounds wild.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, why not?
I think it's Bareface Mark Anthony. I think that's a Mark Anthony brand.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're right on that, though. And that's also debatable. I'm sure there are plenty of people that feel the opposite about that, Dustin. So that's to the eye of the beholder on that one.
Quite possibly, yes.
I'm sure there are plenty of teenage boys and men, for that matter, that find her very attractive. It's totally, like I said, that's completely also subjective. It's just like whiskey. It's the same thing. Your taste of women can be just as varied. So
Yeah.
there are plenty, I'm sure, of men that like really fat, ugly chicks. That's just what they're into.
I'm not going there.
It's okay. We used to have a fraternity brother. He used to like to go on buffalo hunts. Let's just put it that way. So, that's all you need to know.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Let's see. We got 4 out of 6 bottles in the Whiskey Club over here for Scotch. Wow. That's cool, Chris. I did not see that. I'll have to look at that. Interesting.
Yep.
We got 4 to 7. So you're coming to the dark side. That's what I heard. It's Scotch. It's just better. Even if all the Americans still want the bourbon. It's fine. There's plenty of good bourbons, obviously, out there, too, that we all like. But we have to give you all guys shit for it because Scotch is just better. But, it's whatever. It's a personal preference thing.
Mm-hmm. It's how you identify.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, look, the Bareface, it's fine. It's nothing to write home about, like you said.
Oh,
It's
Lila's coming, kicking and screaming. Okay.
Oh, that's funny, Chris. Well, if it's unpeated, I mean, she ended up being all right that day with William. I mean, we got her like 2 or 3, I think, that day. I mean, as long as it's not peated, she should be fine. Oh, yeah, because right, and that's true. It's so true, Dustin. Like Dustin says, always die laughing. People who hate Scotch, they all claim it's all Band-Aids and smoke. Tell me you only had black label without king. Well, and that's the problem. There's so many freaking Scotches, especially here, as since we're we're a classroom here in a teaching facility. Is a lot of times we use Aberfeldy 12. Do you know how many freaking people have left this place to go buy Aberfeldy 12 at the fucking liquor store that are bourbon drinkers? They love that shit because it's not peated. There's no peat. There's no smoke. And it's super easy to drink, and it's delicious. Also make awesome cocktails. Yes, exactly. Most Scotch is unpeated. Exactly. Most people, what it just tells you is, I'm too weak to actually go look at anything and try anything else. So, whatever. It is insane. It's stupid. It's like, just don't say dumbass shit. Now, this was shockingly actually really good. The Crown Single Malt. I know you said you hadn't tried it yet, but I'm very happy with this product. We'll see how, of course, changes over a while. I have to get up 1:30. Oh, well then. Good night there, Richie. Since you have to get up in just a handful of hours, you should definitely go to bed.
Okay. Wow.
That is wow. Yeah, you should definitely go to bed right now. Hope you can pass out quickly. Do you like this little, of course, icy bag and shit? It's cool.
Yep.
See the new Balvenie. I heard about it, but I haven't obviously not tried it yet. Well, yes. It should be good. Let them drink Lafroig and they can say I taste iodine. No, that's true too, Colin, of course. Lafroig is beautiful. I do love Lafroig a lot. But that's the thing, is like most people, and it's like, okay, let me give you an actual smoky peaty whiskey. If you hate it, fine. Or if you love it, good. I'm really glad that you finally tried it. And you think, but what kills me is how people say, oh, I don't like Scotch. Like you said, it tastes like Band-Aids. And you give them unpeated Scotch, like, oh, it's Band-Aids. I'm like, do you know what that word means? Confused. I'm going to look, Chris, see if it came through or not. Yes, I know you can send it to me, but I can't send back to you because it's funny. Our, lovely technology works. Ooh, let's see. My bottles I got. The short is this mini and single malt. Let's get the Glenmoe. Is that the pull? Is it the... Very cool. The new Glenmoe 12. Ooh, that's interesting. Tasmania. Oh, a Glenmorangie. Nice. Double cask finish. Agricole rum finish. Sweet. Ooh, and a Glendronach 15 Revival. Very nice. That's awesome. Well, that's some good shit there, Chris. Love it. Yes. Came through. Very cool. Yeah, unfortunately, because they stopped making the 15-year single cask Balvenie, which, that thing used to be like $90 or less. I love that freaking bottle. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't find them. It sucks. Yeah, so everything. Unfortunately, yeah, the 17 peak is still. I do like, the 17-year week of Pete is good stuff. I do like that one. So, yeah, that's not bad. So, which one's 90, Dustin? Which one are we talking about? It's 90 for? No, that should be really fun there, Chris. Really, your beautiful things for the whiskey club looks really good.
Yeah, Balvenie here is just so stupid.
Yeah, which it used to be such a reasonably priced whiskey. Like you used to get the double, the 12 double wood for like $45 here as of 6 years ago, and even and then now it's ridiculous. I think they wanted I think it was sort of like $70 fucking. I'm like, no.
Yeah, like the week of Pete here was like 250.
Fuck that. I think I paid like 70, 75.
Yeah, it was like 225, 250
Oh,
when I
fuck
saw
that. That's stupid.
it. Just even in Alberta, it was stupidly priced. Like,
okay, yeah, for a 14-year, $90, that's not too bad. Then right after week of Pete, that could be fun.
Okay, so probably if I see that in Canada, it'll be 150.
Probably be something absurd. Yeah, because I know Balcones did one like that. That was right after a repeated run. That was pretty good. I really enjoyed.
I haven't seen Balcones in Canada since their fiasco here. So
was that what were you saying? Didn't you tell me like it was like $200 or something?
It was $180 for a bottle of Balcones.
No, that's insane for a $60 bottle. That's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at some more. Yeah, that would be nice, right? Yeah. That is definitely a great bottle there, Chris. That is definitely one that is fantastic. Would like to have for sure. I tried it once with Chris. It's really good, so it was fun. Yeah, thank you. Actually, Chris was here for the event the other night. That was cool. So he brought some other fun things with him. We all got to try after the show, which is always nice when they bring other fun goodies. It's always that is definitely the best part about the community is the guys that have been around for know to stick around after the close of the official show because other fun things will happen. So build the community, stick around, bring things to share, but you'll have a good time. Let's put it that way. Yeah. It says Canada needs a trade pact with Britain, Canada, Australia, the former empire countries.
Probably true.
Would be nice, right? Get some shit for decent prices. Ooh. Oh, you had those Ben? Nice. Very cool. Make a piece of best. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I've got the 2002, 2003, and then the week of Pete, the other, I don't know what years on what particular batch I have, but that one's got got a fucking wheelbarrow of Pete on it, I think, on that one. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it, Chris. That would be awesome. Hey, Larry, good to see you guys. Go see Larry there in Union, Kentucky. One of the best bars in America there, of course. The Bourbon Booth, Union 42. Beautiful place. Lots of amazing whiskeys from around the world. You'll have a great time. So definitely make the trip there to Union, Kentucky and go see them.
I've been curious about that one. I mean, like I said, I've seen it for like $80 Canadian here.
Yeah.
The Crown Single Malt, worth a punt, or what do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's a decent price. It's probably worth grabbing for that price.
Okay.
Let's see, I'll take one out from the Jack Rose. Ah, there you go. Night, Marty. Good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. Whenever life is more subtle for you, Marty, let me know. We're happy to have you on anytime you want to come on, and love to do a Scotch night with you. It'd be a good time, for sure. Yeah. I don't ever had a bad Balvenie. Not that I can think of. They're all good to great for what I've ever had. We've had some that are. I know we did just try the travel retail version. Pete brought back was the new Balvenie Madeira cask. That was good. I'd like to try it again in probably a couple months once it's had some oxygen because it was literally just opened. He just brought it back, so I'd like to get some air in it, but it should be really good. So always fun. We tried that. We tried the Ball Blair 17-year travel retail. The best thing we tried was this crazy Ian McLeod. What the hell was it called? As Good as It Gets or some shit like that. It was fucking awesome. whatever the hell it was. It was some travel retail thing he found that was really, really great. The 12-year single cask. I have one. I don't know if I've ever opened it, Dustin. I know I've got one up there. I just don't know if I've ever actually opened it. I've also got a single cask, I think 12-year Abelard I've never opened either. But, I just have random shit that's unopened in here.
Yeah.
It's just like we opened up the freaking 12-year small batch tonight because, I don't know, I bought it 10 years ago and never opened the damn thing. I would love to do a Nazi whiskey night. That'd be awesome. Oh, that'd be some Asian orchids. That'd be great, Chris. I would love to do that. That'd be a fun time. I'd love to do that. That'd be a lot of fun. And I'm sure all shit I've never had either, so that's even better.
Yeah.
Oh, they're kind of sour. Huh. All right. Yeah, I don't know what the hell year is mine, Dustin. I'll take a look-see. I don't know. All right, so what are we down to now? Let's see here. Ooh, Lot 40 Dark Oak. This is unopened. We're going to open this one tonight, too. All right.
Yeah, I love the sweetness that the secondary casking brings to it.
Yeah. All right. Where's my damn key? It's not happening. Ooh, I heard that ginger cask is awesome from Star. We don't get that one. I've been wanting to try that one for a long time.
I've heard that too about the Starward.
Anyone says that's ever heard said that one is fucking just awesome. Not had that one yet. Really, really looking forward to that one because all I've ever had is the Nova, the Twofold, and the Solera, and then the Old Fashioned. That's it.
We don't even get Starward in Canada at all.
Well, that blows.
Yeah.
I love it when the tear strip doesn't want to fucking cooperate. It's my favorite. It's like it's here and it's perforated, but it's not cooperating.
That's what knives are for.
Yeah, that's where. And yet, my house, there are knives. I need to bring an entire tool set up here for whiskey. This is stupid. I get big one last year. Very nice. That's awesome. I hate that Matt doesn't have a full bar of people there yet. We had people here the other night when I was teaching the class, and of course we had 45 people here the other day for the event. So, if we get full, it's not as far as on the show, Dustin. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. We've had, I guess, we've had a couple guests at one time. I think that's the most we've had at some point. Of course, the only thing is when you do that, it's going to get crazy and loud. And then you guys aren't going to be able to hear anything if I have an entire full fucking bar of people.
Yep.
At that point, it just becomes you watching six idiots talk. And that's not exactly the most productive. Come on, fucking tear.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Right. It's all Canada's fault.
Hullabaloo and that bitch Enbury too.
I've had that peanut butter from Boulder. Formula 47 for long as we made it sign. I have the Spring 44 from Colorado that's peated. That shit was great. Big fan of that stuff. Let's see. Minnesota's taste should be not missing a lot. Oh, it's good. It's worth trying.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ryes as well. There.
I'd rather be making money than getting a good video. Well, agree, Dustin. Exactly. Making money is definitely more important, for sure on that. So, yes, I'll take making money because as we all know here on YouTube, ain't none of us making a fucking living on this shit.
Nope.
With our whopping, we're lucky $45, $50 a month that we all get for this. So it's better than nothing, as far as, we get on ads and views and all that fun stuff. But, it's not a whole heck of a lot of money unless you got a giant ass channel making a ton of money, which we're not by any means. Hey, we're getting closer to 4,000, so we got that going for us. The new Starward Limited Expert when it's a number 2 is a real taste. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear it. Sounds good. Oh, yeah. That's the good shit. Oh, I haven't had that in a long time.
Yep.
That's just that bottle that Teresa brought down. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's why Lot 40 Dark Oak is the one you want to have. I'm just glad it's a standard product now, thank God.
Yep. And it's pretty available in a lot of U.S. markets now.
Yeah, you can get it here real easy now. I think it's like $60 here, I think is what it is. So
Yeah, it goes for about the same price here in Canada for 60
So cheaper.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
And then again, it should be considering the fact that it's from there.
Yeah, it's literally
it's down the fucking street.
Yeah, it's
So-
4 hours down the road from me in Windsor. So
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. I drive a lot for it. Never seen it in Kentucky. Really? That's a shame. Well, some point then, Dustin, I'm sure you'll have it. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best affordable Canadians, and like I said, you can find it here pretty easily now, thank God, and it's really fucking tasty. So
yeah,
I wish more people could find it, or hopefully they are now that it's like I said, it's readily available here.
I mean, even the bog standard one is my daily go-to. I love it.
I think I paid $37. I think for the regular one.
Yeah,
it's great.
I pay like 35 Canadian for it. So
No, that's not bad at all. So it's super reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got regular lot 48 Clarence. Sweet. That's even better way to get it.
Yep.
Let's see, I bought this. You buy Star Wars for 3 times the price. Oh God, Chris. Okay, I don't know whose taxes are worse, Canada or Australia. That's the real question.
So they're comparable.
They're comparable
in different ways. So Australia, it's federal taxes. In Canada, it's provincial taxes.
Okay.
And the worst taxes are in Ontario, British Columbia, and Quebec, the ones that have all the people in them.
Oh, shocking, right? How else could we screw your people over? We wouldn't want to possibly, help them out by not, screwing them on everything. Huh. Clarence would never sell again. Oh, okay. 20 years ago. Shit.
That sucks.
Wow. That's wild. Let's see. Ohio doesn't get Springbank Hampton state stuff. Oh, that does suck. That's too bad. Canada, Australia, Washington State. What's worse? I don't know. It's probably, like you said, it's probably all about the same of sucking.
Well, Washington is just Canada and Australia are like this to Washington State. Hold my beer.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty. All right, so we got left here. All right, now we're going to go over to our buddies, JP Weisers. Let's see. I guess that's 57. That's 50. We'll do weight on that one. All right, let's do Laird of Fintry first. So this is the Laird of Fintry. This is their single malt cask strength. This is from several years ago. I think this is the 2018 edition.
I think Jeremy Burns got that for you like 5 years ago.
Jeremy Burns, that's exactly who got this for me.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the 2018 Lot 5. Yeah, he won the lottery up there.
Yeah.
And he actually lucked out, won the lottery again. So he gave me this one, another single malt. So regular. He gave me one that's a rum cask, and then we've also got an unopened one from. And then he also gave us one that's called bourbon, but spelled BRBN. That is from the same distillery as them, but I've never opened it.
That's when he had his daughter going to school in Quebec. Yeah.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, now he's over in London. So.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping he comes back here.
I haven't spoken with him in quite a while, actually.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So every now and then some kind of whiskey thing comes up. I like to send him some messages and see what's going on over there.
Okay. Yeah, it's been quite a while since.
Yeah, he's a good dude, though. Really, really good guy.
Yeah.
That's right. He says, with Warrior America, the land of the freak and the homeless. We pay over Aussie $100 per alcohol liter as yesterday. He goes every. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
a cigar is $50 in Australia. Holy fuck!
That's the same here in Canada.
Is it really?
Yeah.
And that's like a basic shitty cigars, $50.
Yeah, some of them are like $50. Yeah.
That's like a super premium cigar here is $50. Yeah. Back I don't smoke anymore, but back when I was smoking cigars, the Opus X's, I was like the most expensive ones I would get were like $32, and that's the very top of the fucking line.
That's why you have to be so careful when ordering abroad too, because if they catch you trying to bring that in the country, you're done. They are gonna
so stupid.
They are gonna give you
You're going to get free conjugal visits you don't want?
Yeah, pretty much.
Great.
Yeah, so Chris's taxes are all federal, whereas here we've got the per liter, but then what they do is they take the retail and wholesale price, slap on 130% on top of it.
Jeez.
Then you have 61.5% on top of that, plus 13%, and then another kind of like environmental charges, like deposit tax and this tax and that tax.
How the hell does anybody afford to drink in your country?
That's why we have brands like Black Velvet and Canadian Mist.
God. Oh, God. It's horrible. No wonder. You're right. I mean, I think really, I think Black Velvet literally is $8 here. It costs nothing.
Yeah, it's $31 here.
It's Oh my gosh, that's insane! And it's just trash. It's undrinkable.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw it at the LCBO, it was like $31.
That's nuts.
That's bottom of the barrel price here in Canada.
It's $30.
About $30, yeah.
Holy shit!
Wine though, you can get much cheaper. Wine is not taxed the same way, and it's the same thing in Australia. They give wine all the tax breaks. Same thing with beer sometimes, but hard spirits.
Better I'm assuming same problem we have in Texas. They have better lobbyists for the wine industry than they do for the spirits industry. Yeah, that's what I figured.
And also, the wine industry is huge, particularly in Ontario, especially ice wine.
Yeah, and your ice wine is freaking fantastic.
Some of it is, yeah.
Okay, the ones I've had, let's put it that the ones I've tried have been fabulous. Yep. I'm sure there's trash of all types of whiskeys, no matter what, or wines or beers. There's plenty of shitty ones, I'm sure, too. The ones I've had have been nice.
Yep.
So, like I said, I'm just glad I finally got that Writer's Tears ice wine, which is freaking delicious.
I actually have access to the travel retail only Writer's Tears tequila cask.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
So I'm probably going to pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
Since that's pretty much the only release from Walsh I don't own.
Nice. Yeah, so we were actually talking to Hodling, which is the people that, the head of that, all that stuff.
Yeah.
For Walsh. Yeah, so we're going to do a Walsh event later this year, so that should be awesome.
Let me know the date.
I'll let you know. As soon as I get more details, I will let you know. That should be awesome, though. So I'm like, he's like, would you like to do a Walsh event? I'm like, yes, please. That would be great. What's funny, so, we were sitting here at 1 a.m. I'm like, so have you ever had this 17-year Irishman or the casting to like, no, you have that? I'm like, yes, it's right here. Would you like to try it? They're like, holy shit, this is amazing. Yeah. So that was really entertaining.
Yeah, because it's funny how you and I have stuff that even the reps have never seen.
They're like, how the fuck do you have this? I didn't know this existed.
Because I remember when you had Erica on when she was at Teeling.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I've got Brabazon, I've got this, I've got that. And they didn't even know these existed.
Right. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something else.
All right, let me go grab my bottle, and I'll be back. Good.
Jim Beam White Label at 70 for this. Holy shit. 60 Australian dollars. That's nuts. Yes, and even Mike says Black Velvet 175. It's 15 plus tax in Washington. So I don't miss cigars at all. I still don't make Cubans last year. Had a 15-box triple money on them. Well, see, that's why I sold them. My pals were better now. There's no doubt, Colin. That was probably a really good choice. And I think, as we both know, Cubans today are not what Cubans were back in the day. But nonetheless, like you said, if you can triple your money, hell yeah, freaking do that. It's a good choice. If I had room, I'd bring you a 4.5 liter tilt stand motion weight at 80 proof. Dude, that would be amazing, Chris. But yeah, you need an entire suitcase just for that damn bottle. That would be cool as shit. It would just stick it on the end of the bar because it would go. I mean, I guess it would fit on top of a cabinet, but that would be cool as shit. I've seen those insane things. What was it? Somebody's. I was doing a tasting at somebody's house years ago, and he had a giant. It was a Dewar's bottle. I like that. I was like, what the hell is that? And he said he got it in the. This was like years and years ago in the Canary Islands. He picked it up, like, which is wild that he was able to find that thing. Just crazy. All right, so let's do some Alberta Premium, and then we'll switch to a couple other things here. So, yeah, it's wild some of the cool shit you can find and not find. So this is the good Alberta Premium, unlike that other stuff. No, not that the dark is bad. It's not. It's not great. Much rather drink this, the Alberta Premium Cash, which actually we still never reviewed. In fact, we never reviewed any Alberta Premium products. So, I mean, besides Whistle Pig, obviously, but back when it was good. And now, of course, now it seems like Whistle Pig will band with anyone and buy any crappy thing. And hell, they're making not even Rise and all sorts of weird ass shit lately. And I'm just like, whatever. Shit I ain't buying. That's all I gotta say. I used to buy all that crap from Whistle Pig, as you guys know. Pretty much done with them. I don't really care. So, whatever on that. So I had to give my current bottle to Chris at Bourbon on Rye, Lexington, but empty. Nice. Very cool. That's very, very cool. That's fun. I'm sure it will look amazing at their place as well. So I poured the Alberta Premium, the cask strength, the I guess, but batch 2, the 66.
66, yeah.
Oh, it smells great though. And you said the new batch is not super duper, unfortunately, from what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with it, but I think because in my mind that 65-1 batch 1 was just so stellar.
Yeah. I do have a sample of that at the house that Jason gave me years ago. I need to go find it. I know where it is. I just need to go open it and drink it. Hell, I need to review it.
I mean, there's a reason, and I have to say, as much as I hate saying it, I have to credit that idiot's, appraisal of it being a great whiskey. I don't know if it was best whiskey in the world that year, but
that's true. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About that. Yeah, that was the idiot. There's no doubt. We're just going to call him the idiot because I think that's a good name for him.
Yeah.
Because he's an asshole. Oh, I forget about shit I have all the time, Chris. There's no doubt. Like, moving all the shit here, Chris, I found so much shit I forgot I owned. It's like, oh, there's this. And oh, this is really cool. Thankfully, I didn't find a whole lot of, like, really shitty ones. There were some shitty ones I knew were there but didn't care where the hell they were. So it's whatever. It is what it is on those, but thankfully not a tremendous amount of hitty. Now, I did buy some purposely shitty ones for entertainment, also to torture Will because I find it funny. Yeah. So, things I did find. Oh, Will's going to be mad. I found something for Will that he's just going to love. I found Southern Comfort Cherry and Southern Comfort Lime. Oh, he's going to hate it. Hey, John, good to see you there.
Hey.
Yeah, he's going to be displeased. He's going to be like, son of a bitch. I was like, I told you I was going to get those. I knew they were around somewhere, and I found them. Oh. So I also got the caramel one for him. So he is not going to be pleased.
He's going to be pissed.
Oh, it's so funny, though. It's so worth it. So, it's, as we say, it's for all of our enjoyment, and especially Steve A's.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just I find random horrible things that I'm like, oh, I forgot about this bullshit from like 10 years ago. Or I found shit on clearance at a store for like, $9-10. I'm like, fuck, I don't care. For that price, who gives a shit? If it's horrible, it's horrible. If it's horrible, even better for me because I see Will's face. So it's totally worth it. So, a bottle of Cougar bourbon, is that something horrific, Chris? I'm not sure what that is. If you're telling me it must be really bad. If it's really bad, then yes. We definitely need it for Will because that's called my enjoyment. So,
let's be honest, we all get a little bit of enjoyment out of it.
Oh, there's no doubt. Absolutely. So glad I rid of 90% of my bourbon, whittled down to essentials, and that's all I want. I have hundreds of bottles. I've got a dozen now, thank goodness. Yeah, I don't blame you, Cohen. Yeah, like I said, if it's not your thing to drink anymore, hell yeah, man. Especially you can get rid of it for good money, or like you said, people that will appreciate it or put it to good use. It's awesome, and we all appreciate it, so it's good.
So I'm going Canadian adjacent on my whiskey.
Ooh,
because
oh yeah, that's
there we go.
Shit, Quail's Gate, nice.
Have you had it yet?
I do. I've got a bottle over there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, we've reviewed it. The funny thing is, we haven't reviewed Chateau Montelena or the Louisville Barton yet, so I do need to review those too.
I actually prefer it over the Montelena, but not more than the Barton.
One night, what I need to do, I need to just do all of them blind. I did get to try the other day. I did finally get to try the new, the 13-year gold spot over at Buddy's house. Shit was good.
Okay.
It is only at 46%, so I think I may still like the 9-year better because it's it's cask, but it was still really good. So,
Okay.
Oh no, that's that horrific Traveler's crap, Cohen. That shit is garbage. Also, it's mostly from Canada, and it's just terrible shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear, but there's lots of banging and popping and cracking.
I don't hear any of it.
People are shooting off fireworks like crazy right now.
That's what they do. It's that time. It's that time.
And it's almost midnight.
Yeah. Hey, I know like the kids behind us like they'll blow shit up for Independence Day. They do that shit at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm like, come on, motherfuckers. I mean, I don't really care. I realize it's cool, whatever. But I'm like, okay, I don't care you're blowing up. Could you not do it this fucking late though? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
So I'm hearing a lot of honking of cars now. I think they're shooting them off across each other.
Oh, this is the stupid talking at each other?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just pure fucking stupidity. And that's how you're going to lose an eye or your face or something. God, I remember as a kid, some genius decided to light off a fucking firework in his kid's mouth like a genius and blew off half his jaw because they're an idiot. Because they thought it would be funny how that would work out. It's like, you got to be kidding. It's awful. Just awful. Stupidity of people.
Wow.
I'm sure there's probably lots of drinking going on. Oh, just hold this in your teeth. It'll be fine. But a firecracker and it blew up. It's like, geez. Well, hell, last time I was at my brother's house, we had a strip of firecrackers, and for whatever reason, the fuse, usually you got a few seconds to run. Well, that fuse lit way faster than we thought. It almost got us. That was scary. It's like, oh, fuck. It was not good. Yeah, I'm sad to miss his party this year. He's got an amazing 4th of July party, but next year will be his 40th birthday, so we'll definitely be doing something from up in Oklahoma next year. We'll do some kind of fun stream up there and all that good shit. Hell, we might stream the fireworks show. That'd be kind of cool. It could be fun. It goes on for like 3 hours of insanity. It's awesome. See here. See, Google the TV in Australia for cougar. It's the only way the product is known. Oh, okay. So is this a real product, Chris, or is this just like a hilarious Australian advertisement for where the fuck cougar bourbon is? I don't even know what that is.
I am now very curious, and guess what? Yes. I am now going to
Google it. There you go. I like that Queen Spot Quellsgate. Do they say sorry before each crackers it up? I bet they do, Chris. I bet they do.
Oh, wait a minute. I think Chris has shown me this.
Oh, okay. No, it's real. Okay, it's real. All right.
It's real. Yeah. From like 20 years ago. I think Chris has shown me this.
Well, Cohen, send me your list of Irish whiskey that's under retail, and I'll take a look-see at it, see what you got. I might have some new friends that are very much into Irish. They might take it off your hands. So let me know what you got. So I get some guys that have we've got them. They still like bourbon. We've also moved them to Irish people. So we're moving down the field. So it's a start. Right now, this is Alberta Premium. You're drinking some Lot 40 in the glass there because we're drinking Alberta Premium. We were doing Lot 40 a little while ago, though. Now, I remember as a kid on Long Island, I went to visit my mom's best friend. I swear to you, from probably 4 or 5 in the morning, the day of, until probably 6 a.m. at least the next day, shit is blowing up everywhere. And it doesn't matter. And now in New York, of course, if you call the police, they'll just beat you instead because you're an ass for calling them. Don't bother us. We have other shit to do. They're like, so you want us to come and beat the shit out of you. Got it. So don't fucking call us again about the fireworks. I mean, literally, you're just walking down the street and shit is blowing up fucking everywhere. I've never seen fireworks like they had on God. It was insane. It was really cool. It's like I said as a kid, it was cool as shit. It was wild. So we get to DFW at 1:30 p.m., 8:27. Awesome. 8:27. Okay, so it's a month and a half. Okay, almost 2 months away. Okay, cool. I will make sure. What day of the week is that? Let's see. 8:27. That is a Tuesday. All right, cool. we will look forward to seeing then shortly thereafter. Are you getting a rental car, Chris, or are you just Ubering? What's your how many days you here? Just a day or two or whatever? Oh, I can only imagine, Chris, the U.S. Customs bullshit you're going to have to deal with. I'm sure you'll need a drink, but see, the one thing is, I know we went to like Dominican Republic as a kid. When you get off the plane, they hand you rum, which is great because you don't give a shit about sending the line. And by the time you're done with the line, you really don't give a shit because you've had 3 drinks by now, at least. So it's like, it's fine. Okay, Joe. Oh, so you're here for a few days. Oh, very nice. Awesome. Older chilling bottles, green spot, water finish, and 2 stacks. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Just send me an email about all of it and the pricing. And like I said, there might be some guys that might like to take you up on that offer. Certainly a possibility. I will forward it on to some people. Alberta Premium, still good shit. Maybe not as good as like you said the one you had, but it's good. All right. So let's move on to JP Weiser's, the 24-year cask strain.
Okay.
Beautiful. Bottling, of course.
Are you doing the 35 after this one?
I will do it after that.
So then I'll wait.
Let you show the people what you have at that point.
Yeah.
We'll do the reveal at that point.
I've already done a reveal on a couple of channels.
Okay,
so may as well do it here.
All I know is I keep seeing that new one. I keep on like LinkedIn with Dr. Don. I'm like, where do I get this bottle? Please, I need this bottle in my life.
I would still love to have another 35.
Yeah. Like I said, thankfully, lucky enough to have this. We can thank Jason Coates.
I know, because he and I talked about it. So
middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I can send Matt mine because I'm not as big on it as you guys. And I'm like, I think he would be thrilled by that.
I was very thrilled. Yes, I actually owe Jason some things. I need to take care. I owe a few of you things, but
I owe Jason some things too.
But don't worry. Yeah. So Cohen, this is the 24-year cask strength that Jason's at some random ass liquor store in Wisconsin. He's like, when he was going up to his cabin or whatever, and he's like, hey, so I found this in the store. He's taking pictures for me, and he found that in the 15 for me. He's like, would you like these? I'm like, yes, please. That'd be great.
Yeah, so, that one wasn't available here in Canada, surprisingly. The 24.
Was it a U.S. only release?
I think it was.
No shit, it's really freaking good. Yeah, it comes in at 115 proof.
Yeah, I know because Jeremy sent me a message one time about it. He's like, look what I found, and I'm like, what is that? I have never seen that before. And apparently, it wasn't available in Canada.
So is he I assume over in Wisconsin himself at that point? Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy. Well, he lives in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Okay, that Jeremy. Okay.
Yeah.
There's too many Jeremys to keep freaking track of. Say a bold and complex medley of aged corn and rye spice. Our first ever cask strength whiskey blend, and it's damn near delicious. What's funny is, we're talking to Dr. Don is, the 18. I didn't realize it's a very different product than the other one. This is that, very basic, mostly corn product. It's like, oh, interesting. And it explained why it was so different, but apparently it's such a staple in Canada. He's like, I can't ever change it because I guess the rest are his recipes. But that one, they told him, you just can't. People fucking love that shit. So, Hey, Prescription Bourbon, good to see you there. Cheers.
It's true.
Absolutely. Go check out Prescription Bourbon's channel as well. All that good stuff. I know we all have the Instagram and Facebook and all that bullshit now. So go check out our castle and all that fun stuff. Of course, we have Discord and all those good things. And if you want to sponsor yourself like Donald did, you can do that as well for $100 for a year. There's lots of beautiful shows. Many of them still to sponsor. It's great.
Yep.
And plus, if you come to the castle, it might be fun things for you here if you sponsor a shelf. You do have to come here, but it will be a good time and worth your time. So there might be extra fun things to learn about, as we say. Oh, it's such a freaking great whiskey. That's just ridiculously good. Oh, wow. I forgot how freaking good that shit is.
I'm just seeing if there's any new releases from the distillery.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Since they can actually legally ship to me, no problem.
Oh, nice. That'd be good.
Yeah, just the 42 right now.
Okay.
And then they also have a 13-year-old smoked oak and maple finish.
That sounds interesting.
And it's 45 ABV.
Ooh, nice.
So
should ask our local rep. It's like, can you get us this?
I might take a punt on it because $50, 13-year.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give that a whirl for that. That sounds fair. All right.
I'd happily do that.
Yeah. We'll just see what you think of it. Of course, then this is the beautiful 35 year.
Oh.
Fantastic ball, once again, courtesy of Jason Coates, because he's an amazing guy. Found on another beautiful trip. Whiskey of the Year.
2018.
Canadian. This is the longest chapter in our story. All that good fun stuff. But Donald's going to show you something even more special.
I will say, though, Matt, that whiskey has the most amazing orange and Earl Grey tea note I've ever had. Mid-palate. It floors me.
All right. I have not poured this in a while. Looking for. Yeah, it's funny because we were talking to Dr. Don. He's like, "You have a 35? Well, fuck, you have a 35." I'm like, I might know people.
Yeah.
He was impressed, so I'm glad I impressed Dr. Don for once. It says America is the best maple syrup from Vermont. I don't know. I really enjoyed the stuff from Minnesota. I can tell you that.
Quebec is the largest producer in the world, so. But there it is, Matt.
That is a freaking awesome box. Look at that thing. Look at that. What a beautiful presentation, too.
Yep.
Okay, now is that thing weigh a fucking ton? Like,
oh, yeah.
Shape, but it's got to be a ton.
It weighs a ton. Like, if you were to hit somebody with this, you're going away for attempted murder at least.
Nice. So it's still like an inch of glass, whatever on the bottom and all that.
Oh, look at it.
Holy shit. Okay, then, yes. Hey, Richie C. Good to see you.
The only problem is it's a pain in the ass to pour.
Oh, yeah, I bet it is because it's that weird-ass cologne bottle shape thing going on. Not that the square one's all that great to pour either.
There you go.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Distilled the year I was born, so.
Okay, that's even fucking cooler.
Yep, that's why I bought it.
That's really cool.
And it, honestly, for a birth year bottle for 460 Canadian dollars, taxes
that's a steal, man. This is Vermont is the Bordeaux of maple syrup.
Okie dokie.
But they don't have a fucking maple leaf on their flag, so you know.
Maybe they should. So the other part that's really cool about this is you get the card.
Okay.
In the back. There's like an envelope.
Nice.
And you just pull the card out. I can get the bloody thing out. I did it fine yesterday. Now it's like stuck in there. There we go.
Oh, that's what always happens. You get it out fine the first time, then the second time it's like.
And then it's got like all the details and Dr. Don's signature on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many of those do they make? Any idea?
No clue.
Okay.
But
I really, really, really hope that comes here.
Well, so here's the thing.
I doubt it, though.
I have people in the U.S. have already asked me to locate one and buy it for them, and then send it down with Chris and Lil when they come.
Oh, yeah.
So
hopefully we just get it, or at least goes to Wisconsin, and then our Wisconsin friends can help us out.
Or just contact the rep.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, which I know also don't have that luxury, unfortunately, but I'll be like, can you please, for the love of God, get us a 42-year freaking JP Weisers? Because
here's money. I give you money. You give me whiskey.
Exactly. I still love Rush. That is the pride of Canada. Right next to Bryan Adams, right?
So Man.
All right, so you got to give us some notes on this thing.
So this thing is like, pure vanilla bean custard right off the bat on the nose.
All right. That's okay.
The other thing you get a lot of on there is like orange and lemon peel.
Okay.
It's also got like this almost like doughy characteristic, like a donut or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. The Earl Grey tea, this shit's crazy.
I told you, like, and especially when you're tasting mid palate, it comes right through.
Wild.
It's that corn and rye blend that they do.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously it's one of the oldest whiskeys in here. It's also one of the best whiskeys in here. That you only get to try this if you know about it. And we're also on that tier. Since it's not replaceable.
Unless you live in Wisconsin, apparently.
Unless you live in Wisconsin. Apparently, so what we learned tonight is all the good Canadian goes to Wisconsin. That's what we learned this evening.
Yep. And some to California.
Sorry, Shania.
Because I know that Clifton actually has a bottle of the 23 and the 35 that he found at some random grocery store in California.
That's wild. I have to message her about to go, what random ass store did you find these at? Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. So is the 42 better than the 35 or just very different?
They're different. I wouldn't necessarily say better. I think that the 35 is a bit more savory.
Okay.
Whereas the 42 is definitely a lot sweeter.
Okay.
And a lot richer.
Okay, that works. What's the proof on the 42?
52 ABV for a 42-year whiskey.
That's nice, dude. Yeah, because I think that Canadian Club 42, I think, is freaking 80, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go look, but
52 ABV on a 42-year whiskey.
Jeez, that's awesome. That's the way to do it, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that 35 is good. So good.
Oh, it's spectacular stuff. If I found another one tomorrow, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
It has this really awesome savory biscuit.
Right.
That's just awesome.
It's much more savory than you would expect from a
a
Canadian
lot of
whiskey.
like rosemary and little oregano and some Italian spice. That's really nice. Oh, it's freaking delicious.
Whereas this one is a dessert bomb.
Awesome.
It's even got hints of like coconut cream in there too, and banana cream, and
sounds nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
But at the back end, and I didn't expect it for the age, a ton of rye spice.
That's wild for a 42 to get a rye spice. That's cool.
Yeah. But hey, after a couple of disappointments with some of the lot 40, cask strengths, Dr. Don hit it out of the park with this one.
Sounds like it. That's great. Glad to hear it.
And another one to keep an eye out on, Matt. They're doing a Pike Creek 22-year finished in PX cask. I think a cask strength as well.
That should be fun. So I know I've had the rum cask and the port cask prior.
Those are the 10-year, the basic ones, because they used to do a port cask and then switched it over to rum.
I think I still like the port cask better.
Yeah, I do too.
The rum cask is just too damn sweet for me personally.
Yep.
But on that.
They did a few 21-year-old expressions down the years. My favorite one was the one finished in the ex-Speyside Scotch casks.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It was.
Never seen that. That's cool. Sure that never made it to us. I have no doubt.
or if it did, it only went to select markets like it usually does. Because
Right.
I think Binny's in Chicago got a bunch of the 23 year as well, the cask strength.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, they do have a pretty large market share, so that doesn't really surprise me. All things considered. So, that's cool. Fun.
Indeed.
Well, it's been a good time. Let's see, what do we got going on this week? I know we have the Kirkland 10-year Speyside and the Kirkland 12-year Highland, and then Wild Turkey Spiced for our liqueur this week. So it should be an entertaining week of reviews. Hell, I mean, the Lowland's done amazing. Which they're all of them are the most off-profile for that reason I think I've ever had. That just tastes nothing like these next two are nothing like Speyside or Highland should be. They're bizarre, good but weird.
Okay.
So it should be fun reviews for you guys to see this week. Let's see. Next, I don't know what the topic will be next week, but on the 10th, I said Nico will be here the following week. On the 15th, Josh from Ranger Creek will be here. And then later, that kind of was it Wednesday, the 7th, or no, Thursday, I think Thursday, whatever the hell it's like the 17th, something like that. We will have Stephanie Bear and Nick, that is the master blender for Barrel, will be here. So a lot of fun streams coming for the next couple of weeks. So a lot of fun extra streams, which is always nice. And I think they just want excuses to come to the castle and hang out without coming to that conclusion with some of these reps, which is cool. So it doesn't hurt at all. It's always a good time with them, and they're really smart people, and they might know a lot about the industry and have a good time. So
yep,
it's good. I guess if we have any other fun questions about Canada Day, I guess we can do that. Otherwise, we'll probably finish here in a few minutes. And
yep.
I don't know if it's really worth going to pull the 42-year Canadian Club out. Probably not, because after this
35, yeah,
amazingness, it'll be so disappointing. Like, oh, so I drank water, cool.
Yep.
So, I know I tried in the vault. I tried the 43, the 44 as well. I thought the 42 was better than those two. I don't know. I don't know. Did they put a 45 out yet or no?
Yeah.
I don't know if they did or not.
They did. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just like, I guess at this point it's just because they can, not because it's good.
And honestly, I mean, if I'm going to spend top dollar on a Canadian whiskey, it's going to be one of these high-aged Wisers or
for real. Because then the price has gone way up too. The only other crazy price one, I guess, would be the Crown 30.
Yeah,
$500.
And if you can find an XR on secondary now.
Yeah, that's true. But God, the scary XR. God, I think I paid $100 for that back in the day.
And they're now going for $1,200 to $1,800 on secondary.
Oh, you got to be shitting me!
Nope,
that's fucking insane. Shit, I should have bought a ton of them. Apparently.
Yeah, especially the Waterloos. Those are the ones.
Especially the Waterloo. Yeah, I mean LaSalle's good. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
Waterloo is really, really good.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. You know, we could also say the same thing. We should have also bought the fucking Pappy Van Winkle when it sat in the shelf for $60 and nobody gave a shit about it.
Or some of the Macallans, right?
Yeah, those two. Yeah, I mean, God, you should have bought as many 18s or 12s as you could back 20 years ago when they were essentially nothing compared to today's prices, where they're just out of control.
Yep.
I mean, fuck, I was like the other day, the fucking 18's like $400 or something crazy. Now I'm like, no. Just no. It's too expensive.
Yep.
But, whatever. Hey, I guess if you can get it, you can get it. Good for you.
Mm.
But I'll stick to what I have. And, I mean, not that I need more Macallan. I've got 30 different Macallans in here. I think I'm good. I'm pretty confident that's called a lifetime supply for most people. So, well, it's funny because the Macallan rep was here. She's like, you have all these old-ass Macallan. I'm like, yes, I'm aware I have a bunch of old-ass Macallan. She's like, you think we could buy some of it from you? I'm like, we could probably work something out for an exorbitant price. Sure. So you have the money last time I checked.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one of those. It's like, yes, for the right price. Because there are many very old. I mean, God, some of that shit's got to be 10 years old at this point, at least.
I know my grandmother has like 1 or 2 20-year-old bottles of Macallan kicking around in the cabinet.
Stupid good, I'm sure, too.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Indeed.
Oh. Well, I guess it's been a good Canada Day then.
It is. I just can't wait to see what's next in their decade series. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a 50-year-old.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't blame you, Cohen. That's why I still have my spring bank stuff. Fools overpay for it. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's always someone willing to part with their money for stupid things. As long as you find the right buyer, you're in great shape. And that's all that matters. So, all right. Well, me and you can chat after a while, but we'll let the rest of these folks go and all that good stuff. So thanks, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks, Donald, for being here. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
Cheers.